When I despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it always. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. If you wish to glimpse inside a human soul and get to know a man, don't bother analyzing his ways of being silent, of talking, of weeping, of seeing how much he is moved by noble ideas. You will get better results if you just watch him laugh. If he laughs well, he's a good man. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. When someone has been mean to you, why would you want to be good to them? You wouldn't want to. That's what makes it hard. You do it anyway. Being good is hard. Much harder than being bad. When I was young, my ambition was to be one of the people who made a difference in this world. My hope is to leave the world a little better for having been there. But goodness alone is never enough. A hard, cold wisdom is required for goodness to accomplish good. Goodness without wisdom always accomplishes evil. Real courage is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Doing the unpopular thing because it's what you believe, and the heck with everybody. There are two things that men should never weary of: goodness and humility. We get none too much of them in this rough world among cold, proud people. If you're not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time. Your life will become better by making other lives better. I'm not a believer in predetermined fates, being rewarded for one's efforts. I'm not a believer in karma. The reason why I try to be a good person is because I think it's the right thing to do. If I commit fewer bad acts, there will be fewer bad acts. Maybe other people will join in committing fewer bad acts, and in time there will be fewer and fewer of them. Sometimes, it is how you shine in the darkness during other people's misery that is remembered more than anything you could have said or done when you have suffered just as much. You are good. But it is not enough just to be good. You must be good for something. You must contribute good to the world. The world must be a better place for your presence. And the good that is in you must be spread to others. I sometimes think that shame, mere awkward, senseless shame, does as much towards preventing good acts and straightforward happiness as any of our vices can do. To be a saint or a man of too good a nature in today's pragmatic world, with everyone out to get the other fellow, was equivalent to being a fool, wasn't it? Oh God, it is amazing that men can talk so much about man's creaturely power and goodness, when, if thou didst not hold us back every moment, we should be devils incarnate. But try to remember that a good man can never die. You will see your brother many times again in the streets, at home, in all the places of the town. The person of a man may go, but the best part of him stays. It stays forever. There is no absolute hate or evil. On the contrary, hate or evil are always intimately blended with love and goodness. What causes more hate and evil is paradoxically what tends to be done in the name of love and goodness. Hence, in order to reduce hate and evil, we need to be aware of love and goodness, rather than hate and evil. There is goodness in every woman, in every man. Some have not learned to use it yet. A part of them never will. Unfortunately, they lack the ways or the means to display it to the world. I am obligated by my beliefs and the lessons I have learned to wake up and consistently try to be a good person. Even if it is not inherent within me, it doesn't matter. I can still try. And there is no guarantee of happiness to come from this. I don't have any control over that. I only have control of what kind of person I can be in this world. Never be disappointed and never lose your hope and fortitude when all that you see around is only shadows. Because if there are shadows, there must also be sources of light nearby. Find them, take them with you to illuminate your trail and make shadows disappear. What you see in other people is a reflection of yourself. A person of goodness sees goodness in others, and a person of evil sees evil in others. All the goodness and the heroisms will rise up again, then be cut down again and rise up. It isn't that the evil thing wins, it never will, but that it doesn't die. The goodness inside you is like a small flame, and you are its keeper. It's your job, today and every day, to make sure that it has enough fuel. Every person has their own version of the flame. So long as your flame flickers, there will be some light in the world. When light is produced, we no longer worry about getting rid of darkness, nor do we wonder where the darkness has gone. We just know that there is light. When too much cynicism threatens to engulf us, it is buoying to remember how pervasive goodness is. It's no use being a devil if you want to beam light into the world. Radiate good energy, and good energy will find its way back to you. It's the action, not the fruit of the action, that's important. You have to do the right thing. It may not be in your power, may not be in your time, that there'll be any fruit. But that doesn't mean you stop doing the right thing. You may never know what results come from your action. But if you do nothing, there will be no result. He sat there and read in silence, in pure adulterated silence, and he found it strangely cathartic. He had read this book before and knew it had a happy ending. The sort of ending that makes a man believe there is still some good to be found in this world. Ewald needed to believe in good because he could feel it fading within himself. Thank you for watching. Try to be a little kinder if possible. Have a nice day.